Hello everyone and welcome back to another dose of Empire, your daily evil simulator. So we're going to get this worker here. We're about to breach into this this little area with some skeletons and some treasure in it. I think it is treasure instead of materials, because you can get treasure and materials. They're different things. So I need to go ahead, zoom out and get this hallway dug fully, so we can have these troops ready to rush in, and the worker should be on his way to at least start cutting that stuff up. So here he is, the wonderful worker is about to break into this area, and we will be able to rush in and actually kill these skeletons. And also this white as well. I might have to actually try and focus on the white, but I think this battle's going to go fairly quickly. It's not even going to really matter. There we go, that is everything cleaned up. Now we can get Baal to actually interact with the treasure, actually pick that up. You can't do that with, whoa, we have a fire warlock. Okay, that's a bit of an issue. So if we run into, where are the rest of our troops actually at? Some of them are here, yeah, so let's get them sent over to there. It's nice that you can control your units from this top over menu, because it's really, I mean, once you start getting into some really complicated layouts and designs and things, it can get kind of difficult to see what you're actually doing. Now, Baal, I'm actually going to get him to teleport back to behind the minions that are actually running up now, because he's actually hurt quite a lot. If I didn't do that there, he would have died for certain. So we're going to send these guys in. Actually, I think this is a tougher warlock than the last one. Actually, I'm not going to send Baal in at all. I'm just going to tell him to retreat. And we're going to have to go ahead and build up some more forces. Go ahead and get a bunch of berserkers in there. A bunch of scouts as well. Actually, we've run out of materials for scouts, so the rest of them are going to have to be berserkers up until the cap. So our dungeon population is only at 2 out of 18. I believe workers aren't actually counted for the dungeon population. It's only like Baal and the soldiers and things like that. So you don't really have to worry about workers taking up those slots. Now we're going to send all of these guys. Actually, there's no. Oh, there is a worker in this kitchen right here. I was going to say that I didn't think there was a work. Oh, I don't even know what I'm saying that twice for. But yeah, the mushrooms and stuff are going to go ahead and they're going to keep getting harvested. Then I believe those mushrooms are actually used in the kitchen to actually feed them, feed these soldiers here. So that's a really nice thing that we're going to keep on doing for those soldiers, to get some more damage out of them, I hope, and also just to keep their aggressiveness up so they won't... Oh, heroes entering the dungeon, and they are entering from the start here. So we're going to have to go ahead, get all of... Actually, we can probably just get the red troops alone. And they're going to basically start heading up to here, which is like... Okay, so they've turned around, actually realized their fault. We're going to get Baal to actually stop them in their tracks, hopefully. Not they're actually going to get to that worker, but they won't actually focus on him. So we get these wonderful guys to actually start to clean up those two archers, and the worker's going to sort of scamper away and pick up some of those mushrooms. Should be enough to actually get rid of these archers. I'm going to go back to... Okay, so that's the worker. And get the rest of these guys into here. Make sure these two berserkers are actually going to get fed, so that we can place them into a squad. So we got those cleaned up. They started to run away, actually. I think we should try and get this one berserker just to heal up so that he doesn't actually have too much of a problem surviving. And we'll go to the squad menu. We want to choose basically sort of spread out the leveled up soldiers, so they're sort of spread between these squads. So we're going to have 3 berserkers and 1 scout seems to be a decent composition to have. And all these berserkers are healed up, and this is 1 squad. So we'll send that towards the fire warlock, because he's actually healing up at the moment. You can see him chanting to himself there. I think he's probably insane. Who lights themselves on fire? I mean, you got to be pretty stupid to actually do that. But I guess his skin might actually be fire resistant or fire retardant. I've always found that word. You know, calling something fire retardant just always makes me think of retarded. And I don't even know, that's like just That was really a silly point to even bring up. But we're going to send all the troops into there. We don't actually have any more. Actually, we do have more room. So we can go ahead and create one more scout. And the rest of those guys will be our berserkers. But I think... I don't even know if I should go in with these guys whilst they're enraged to make the best use. I'll wait for these guys at least. Dungeon is now level 3. So the DEC
You have
points.
reached your maximum population.
Okay, so we got some DEC points here.
You have reached your maximum
Okay, some
population.
maximum population. I can get the priest or the overlord. The priest is a melee, does 10 damage with 40 armor, 300 health. I mean, that's the overlord, and the priest has 175 health, but he does use this life infusion. So I think I will grab him. Basically, grab both because there's no reason not to. They're the only two options that I have. And if we were to scroll out, we can see that. Can actually the population's full, so that priest probably won't get made. See some guys here. We're gonna send them into. So this berserker isn't even eating, and I really don't know why that isn't happening. It seems that you need to actually sort of shuffle around the units to actually get them to do to actually go and eat. But now that this buff is worn off here, I mean. That really sucks, but we're just going to go ahead and send them in, because I think we're going to have to do this in waves instead of just going all out in one big attack. So we're going to send sort of a constant stream over there as they get enraged. So we can see that units are being created as they actually die, which is a nice thing. There's another berserker, send him over there.
You have reached your maximum
do we have any more guys? This guy is still waiting to be fed here. But it does look like it's going quite badly here for the Fire Warlock, and for us as well, actually. It's like Baal's actually going to die. I'm going to try and get him to teleport out of there. And sort of do a little bit of healing back here. And then send him in with the next wave. Because we do have more on the way. Now this berserker does not want to eat at all, and he's really low on his aggressiveness there. So I'll send him to this area of the kitchen, see if he wants to eat there. There we go. We've actually got it activated there, and we can see that the Fire Warlock is still putting up a hell of a fight. I think we might be able to get him down now. Baal is almost full health. We do have two berserkers here, but it looks like it's going to be really close. So I think I'm gonna have to quickly go ahead and send in a couple of these guys. I just quickly click here so that I actually get them running before I actually get all the way over to here. Probably saves a tiny little bit of time. Baal is going to go down there. The Warlock is really low though, so I think once Baal gets respawned, we'll be able to get these two guys in there and probably finish him off. I'm not actually too confident on that. So let's go ahead, get some priests. We definitely need some priests, and then just a whole lot of berserkers and a scout, and they're gonna get spawned in. So see this priest here, we're gonna use him right now. I'm gonna send him over here to heroes are actually entering, and Baal's the only one at the front there. Let's hope they can do something about that. I wonder if this will actually be enough to actually to get rid of all these guys. There's only two of them, but I think we're gonna have to pull these two guys actually up here. Yeah, because there's a warrior and an archer, so they're doing a decent amount of damage. We do have a bunch of guys here. It's like this is a berserker. I thought it was a worker, sort of just oddly not doing anything. Looks like we're gonna have a force to go back and get that warlock. This archer should go down fairly shortly. I think I should maybe... Where is Baal? Here is Baal. Spawn in another worker and send him to the stockpile as well, because there seems to be a shortage of those guys to actually go around and pick up all the treasure and stuff that I actually get. So the Fire Warlock has started to heal quite slowly. Actually, that's a little bit faster than I thought. But we're going to have all of these guys there fairly soon. And we'll go ahead and make another berserker. And this priest at the back here actually has his red tinge on him. He's going to be doing some awesome damage, I hope. The Fire Warlock actually is actually regenerating quite slowly. And there we go. This Warlock has basically fire damage that spreads. It looks like all throughout, like all of these units are getting damaged by that one unit. So it's quite a powerful guy. Now this is going to teleport me to another area of the dungeon, I believe. Let's just go ahead and send one Berserker out there, because I don't know actually. I don't know if that's the end of the map or if it's just gonna highlight a new area. Let's just see what this is. So that teleports us. Where? Where does that teleport us? Where did he go? I don't even know where he went. Where could he have gone? Oh, out here? Okay, so like stuff doesn't quite make sense. Maybe it's because this is maybe randomly generated, I'm not too sure. You exit on this side and then you like sort of just turn up on this side. So this is basically the swamps or the sewers area, not the swamps. Doesn't even look like a swamp. That's the sewers area that they want me to explore.
Out of the pit.
How do I increase my maximum population? Is it with the nursery? Let's go ahead. Allows you to summon minions to fill up your ranks. The kitchen, blah blah. I'm gonna try and make another nursery because I would assume that that is what actually allows us. Let's try and get this here. It actually allows us to have a higher population. What is this? Oh, that's just the fact that a nursery is getting built. Let's go ahead and get all of these guys back in case we do get an attack. And this squad is all intact, so we'll just go ahead and chuck in all of these guys. This is a priest of level 2, so he should be doing some pretty damn nice damage. And what is that? What is that? Oh, that's the sound of TNT. So the room has been built, and did the maximum go up? The maximum, I think it did go up. I think, wasn't it at 16? I think it might have gone up a little bit. Not too sure. But we do have another Berserker here, and we can go ahead and... I think we're going to make an Overlord, and then just a Berserker. And we don't have anyone waiting here. We could break into this place, which I think we should actually do.
You have reached your maximum population.
So we've got my maximum population there. Go ahead and cut this hallway in. And get all of our troops to actually go in there straight away. I don't know what's in the back here for me to loot. I think it might be some... I don't even know if there's anything there. Other than experience, I guess, from the battle. I don't know where this worker came from. I'll just send him to the... to that nursery there. We can see the Overlord. Big guy. Quite a large fellow. He's gonna be able to stomp on some heads of these skeletons and probably break them. This is skeleton archers. So we've got lots of range damage actually. All these berserkers are actually stuck. How do I get them out of there? They sort of just stood there and they really didn't know what was happening. I guess I was a little bit sad that some of their friends were dying. I think only one person died there, but so it's not that big a deal. When you're trying to be an evil person, one or two people here and there, it's got to happen. You know, it's just the way that it is.
You have reached your
maximum population. We've got a worker on the stockpiles. We've got a worker on the nursery. I mean, I keep calling this this mushroom farm a nursery. I don't know why. Maybe because I think of nurseries as in the plant shops. You know, nurseries sell. How does something sell shops? They sell plants. I don't know if they call that wherever you are in the world. But that's what a shop that sells plants is. They call it a nursery. For whatever reason. It also makes me think of like babies and stuff, so I don't know if they sell babies. Anyway? But we're going to go ahead and go to the world map and actually send some materials, treasure. I think we want materials at the moment. Yeah, we definitely want materials at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and send the first squad into this raid. And that is going to go ahead and send them away. We can't actually unlock. I thought it was going to be another 10 gold pieces or treasure pieces, but it's actually 50 to upgrade to a third squad slot.
New ladders have appeared.
New ladders have appeared, and where have they actually appeared? I didn't actually see that. Oh, who's this squad? What are they even doing in here? I'm not too sure, but we'll leave them there because we're gonna move soon.
Out of the pit.
I didn't see the ladders. Do they pop up or? Oh, here are the ladders. That's where the ladders are. Should be able to get that dealt with pretty quickly. Actually, we're going to cut the force in half. Send these guys...
Heroes are entering your dungeon.
Wait, heroes are entering. We need to go back here. Get those guys ready to fight. Got a berserker here that's just spawned in. It's actually 3 people now. Actually going to go ahead and get just one person to actually destroy that ladder. We did get our guys back and the raid was successful. So that squad is back. Now one guy should be able to hopefully destroy this ladder fairly quickly. Still 2 clerics actually sort of annoying us right now. We've got a point acquired. So we may be able to upgrade something. No, nothing is actually showing up that we can upgrade. And we'll get everyone sort of joined together. The thing is, leaving soldiers behind has to be like an important thing. So I think we'll go ahead and leave. I'll make an overlord and he will be with like a berserker left here. And the rest of everyone else...
You have reached your maximum
He's
population.
now level 4. Wait, we'll take this priest. Where's the lone berserker? We'll leave the berserker here. And then this overlord. Those 2 maybe we'll be able to delay for a while. If some heroes do enter while I'm... Actually, you know what? I think that's... No, I think that's a bit of a bad choice. I think a lot of these guys want to eat. They're like really not very aggressive at the moment. And soon enough they're going to become sort of weak with hunger. So... let's just send everyone to go get some food. I did send that single guy in here. And he's actually quite low on health. So we're going to send him back. If I can get the... There we go. Send him back through. To actually get some food inside of him. And that wonderful blender starting up. It's always a delicious thing. Some of these guys are going to go ahead and get some food into them. Going to be delicious. We can hear some slurping noises happening there. So we've got one squad actually ready to go, and we'll send the rest of these guys to the table. Hopefully they will get some much needed food to get them ready. With the max population at the moment, I'm going to send them all the way. Wait, we can actually teleport them. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think we can teleport them all. No, teleport bar here. Okay, so if we put them in a squad, we can actually teleport the squad. So we've got one squad here. We should be able to simply... Yeah, we can teleport the squad there. We'll go ahead and start searching these... Whoop.
Who are you and what are you doing here? By your appearance, I'd say you're a priestess of Crypta, suffering from an acute death wish.
Well, hello to you too, babyface. You can call me Scarazia, and yes, I'm a disciple of the goddess of death, though no longer a priestess. The sisterhood banished me, said I've grown too dark-minded and malicious.
So, now you want to die because you feel rejected and alone, or are you just stupid? I'd bet on the latter. According to the first law of Uncle Grima, there is no such thing as a female who is both attractive and smart.
Oh, wow.
Maybe so, but on the other hand, you make it painfully clear that men who are both ugly and stupid are no myth.
Ooh.
Me and my scythe could decimate the whole operation without breaking a sweat. Even better. I could make that little imp of yours do the job for me. You see, I happen to own the locket of demonic domination.
I heard about that trinket in school, even read about it in some dreary book by Lord Udric Razenthel. It's supposed to let its wearer control minor demons or some such. Anyway, I know that you are lying. That locket was lost during the War of the Noses centuries ago.
It was it? Demon, play dead.
What the?
Demon, slay.
Ooh.
Well, all right. Perhaps the theories of Uncle Grima and Lord Razenthal weren't entirely watertight. So what? I am not afraid of you.
Yeah.
Well, maybe A little, but that's not the point. You still haven't told me what you want. I'm kind of busy, executing a really awesome plan for world domination.
Yeah.
I shan't trouble you for long. I'm here to propose a business transaction of sorts.
Ooh.
You see, I came to Barbarbia to retrieve a family heirloom that was stolen from my father by a wealthy merchant named Bartholomew Onazi. Unfortunately, he keeps it in a heavily guarded chamber beneath his estate.
And you want me to get it for you. What's in it for me?
Well, first of all, my friendship, which is a hell of a lot nicer than the alternative. Second, I can give you this cut of mine.
Ooh.
All right, you've got a deal. But no trickery. A new power is rising. Its victory is at hand. You don't want to get off on the wrong foot with the power of ultimate evil, do you?
Yeah, you're evil, all right. Why not grow a mustache? A small, square one.
Oh.
I'll show you the location of both the Onazi residence and my campsite, so you can call for me when the job is done. Break a leg. Or two.
You have reached your
I think we
maximum
must do what the
population.
priestess asks. Wouldn't want her to use that locket to make you kill me.
Okay, so that's
Anyway,
an interesting...
you can reach that Onazi fellow's cellar by tunneling from our dungeon. I've highlighted where to start and suggest you head out right away.
Okay, so I believe this is the actual checkpoint I have to get to. And take that little thing on the ground, I guess. So we should probably do that before we actually go exploring the rest of this stuff. So we'll send these guys back through to the meetup area. So with that change in this second mission, we're going to leave this off on a great note. We are doing very well for ourselves. We've actually just gotten a new unit. Or do I have to still upgrade him in the tab? I don't know. Oh, what is this? So the melee grudge. Okay, so increased experience gained by 25% when killing a melee type enemy. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that because that sounds like a really good thing. Higher level soldiers definitely means stronger ones. So my name is NinjaDerpify. I will see you in the next episode of this wonderful, wonderful game of Empire, and stay evil.